भारत माता के पवित्र चरणों को स्पर्श करता हूं और उनको प्रणाम करता हूं। It is a wonderful day. The emotions are running high in the heart. The patriotism is getting stimulated because we all are gathered here in this holy place. On this day, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me on this great function, the inauguration of Mahadev Desai's library extension and reading room of that library. President of Harijan Sevak Sangh, Professor Dr. Sangh Kumar Sanyalji, former MP and Vice President of Harijan Sevak Sangh, Sriman Naresh Yadavji, Vice President of Harijan Sevak Sangh, Sriman Lakshmi Das ji, former Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha, Sriman Raju Barmar ji, and our Timarpur MLA, Sriman Surya Prakash Khatri ji, Bhai Behno, sabko namaskar. In the day-to-day lives, only some days are very emotional with us. And today is one such emotional day, that how simple our leaders were and how they very strongly fought against the colonial Raj. I have seen our Kasturibai ji's kitchen, how simple it is, but how stable they are, how strong they are by heart to fight against an emperor. In that British emperor, the sun never sets. But they are not worried about that, but they fought, and we all are now living in the free India. I am pleased to be here today at the sacred premises of Gandhi Ashram for the inauguration of the extended library and reading room of the Mahadev Desai ji's library. And I have seen the tables have changed, yes. Change is the only constant factor. We have to change according to the development and the change of the society. But our ethics are same. The moral values are same. Even the concept Swadeshi is slowly but steadily changing. Now Swadeshi means it is elaborated meaning. Not only confined only to the sarkas. Even the spinning machinery making in India, that is also Swadeshi now. Why Gandhiji opposed the fabric, the garments imported from Manchester? That he wants to stimulate the patriotic feeling that you are getting everything from the colonial kingdom and you are the real manufacturers of cotton. Cotton is going from here to Manchester and it is coming back as the fabric with a high value addition at that time, which our people were not able to purchase. You all know when Gandhiji changed his dress, which is very famously known as half-naked pakri, that he has come to that decision in Madurai, Tamil Nadu. When he was going by the train and he was getting down at Madurai junction, he has seen all the farmers were working only with the langoad. He has seen it, then he decided when my own countrymen get the full cloth for dressing, then only I will also wear it. From that day onwards, he became the half-naked Padre. This is the way our leaders have lived. That's why even today, Harijan Sevak Sangh is relevant and it is functioning. That's also one truth to us. When you put a good seed, that will never die. The fruits will come out of that good tree, and that fruits will be beneficial to all the good people. A good thought has been seeded here by Mahatma Gandhi ji, and still it is serving the society. The Gandhi Ashram is a sacred and historic place where Mahatma Gandhi had lived during his stay in Delhi in the 1930s to 1940s with Kasturiba ji and his lost son. He has lived here, and as it was mentioned in his speech, that many important decisions to free India from the colonial clutches was taken here. The Mahadev Desai library carries a legacy that is inseparable from the values of Mahatma Gandhi ji. The inauguration today is not only a physical extension of a library, it is the reaffirmation of a powerful idea that knowledge is the most enduring instrument of social transformation. Mahadev Desai ji was not only Gandhiji's devoted secretary and interpreter, but also thinker and writer who endured that Gandhian thought reached the masses with clarity and integrity. So everything has to be stimulated. Whether it is patriotism, that also has to be stimulated. That is the great role by our great Mahadev Desai ji, and he has done a wonderful writings to stimulate the feelings, to stimulate the patriotic thoughts in the minds of the young men of that time. A library bearing his name must therefore stand as a living institution, one that encourages inquiry, reflection, and moral courage. That has been well designed, and I am sure those who are coming here to prepare themselves for the competitive examination, first they are having a very holistic atmosphere here, then the preparation can be done in a peaceful way in this library. Our visionary leader, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, has always placed great emphasis on preservation of knowledge and its outreach to dissemination. This library, I am sure, would work in that direction. The Harijan Sevak Sangh, it was founded in 1932, but it is relevant today and it will be relevant for another century. No doubt about it. From basic literacy to higher learning, from social reform to intellectual empowerment, the Sangh has consistently worked to ensure that learning reaches those who need it at the most. One of the most remarkable landmarks in the history of the Sangh is that late Sri K.R. Narayananji, our former President of India, got his education through a residential ashram school of Harijan Sevak Sangh. That is the greatest achievement. That was in Kerala, but what I am trying to say is, wherever we do the right service, that will create the right people. The Sangh further helped him in his higher studies, and late Sri K.R. Narayanji had acknowledged his gratitude to the Sangh in several of his addresses. In an age dominated by instant and fleeting digital information, libraries like this remain sanctuaries of deep reading, critical thinking, and ethical reflection. They remind us the learning is not about accumulation of facts alone, but about developing conscience, compassion, and commitment to the society. We are thinking that society has not contributed anything to us. Most of us are thinking like that, but it is not true. Sometimes directly you are getting the benefit. Most of the time we are getting the benefits indirectly. Even if you travel in a bus and you are getting a concession, that means the society is contributing to you. So when you are taking something from the society, then we have to contribute something back to the society. That is the great concept on which dharma that all our elderly leaders have lived. And Mahatma Gandhiji believed that education must bring out the best in the body, in the mind, and in the spirit. So in all the three forms, he wanted to bring the best out, and he believed that it is only possible through the education. This extended library has the potential to do exactly that by offering an environment where ideas are explored, histories are preserved, and the future leaders are quietly shaped. I am sure many more K.R. Narayanans will emerge from this library. I congratulate the Harijan Sevak Sangh, the trustees, donors, architects, librarians, and every individual who has contributed to making this vision a reality. Your efforts will benefit generations to come, and your efforts are keeping the Mahatma Gandhiji's great thinking alive. May this extended Mahadev Desai library become a vibrant center of learning, dialogue, and social awakening. And I am sure we all should take an oath. If untouchability is not a sin, there is nothing in the world can be called as sin. We may not born in a particular community, but we should always think that if we are born in that community and we have been treated as untouchable by somebody else, how humiliating thing it would be. We don't have any right to treat someone as untouchable because of his birth. Only the character. Character determines who is good, who is bad, not the birth. And that's why Mahatma Gandhi is always against the untouchability. He always take our Harijan brothers with him to the temples. And with God's grace and so many leaders' continuous contribution, the untouchability in this country is almost wiped out. That is, we have to pay our respect to all our elderly leaders for this. May it inspire countless readers to walk the path of truth, non-violence, and service the service that Gandhiji and Mahadev Desai exemplified. And I am always thankful to Gujarat for giving three great personalities. Mahatma Gandhiji, that is non-violence, ahimsa. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, that is unity, ekta. And now our Prime Minister Narendra Modi means Vikas, development. With these words, I once again extend my best wishes for the continued growth and the impact of this noble institution. Your service will continue beyond imagination. Your service will continue beyond period. Your service will be remembered by everyone for centuries and centuries. With these words, I conclude my speech. Jai Hind. Long live Mother Bharat. Thank you, everyone.